advice, and I'm losing my mind and almost driving off the road. This person almost lost their lives because of you. No one on your staff can complain about your nutrition. JD doesn't eat vegetables. Mehmet only eats children's food. John Hein only eats plain McDonald's burger. Gary eats everything. Robin fasts for weeks. And now Beth only eats children's candy. People feel I know best what to eat. So there you go.
And you're always asking somebody else for advice about it.
Robin.
A lot of diseases are lifestyle diseases. Get that lifestyle thing straightened out, you wouldn't have the problem.
Nutrition experts are about to storm the compound like January 6th. They're coming in for Robin. People love the Lady Boy deep dive we did with Chris Wilding when he interviewed my favorite, Chinny. Chinny, the trans boy. What is he called? Lady Boy.
Lady Boy.
Lady boys are hot. Insecure men who are afraid of sucking some dick are pathetic. That's what this fan says. Howard, I totally agree with your sentiment regarding ladyboys. How are Americans so focused on this when we have actual problems? Absolutely. Come on. You gotta say, Robin, right? Howard, loving the ladyboy concept. I wish everyone could be their true biological self, but then choose to act to be a different gender at times.
What?
I know. I didn't understand it either. I just read it. I don't really try to understand it. Howard, can you do a whole show as Chinny, the lady boy? People seem to like my impression. Lady boy. I got to get into it. Howard, my favorite lady boy, Chinny. Let's see. Okay. It just goes on and on. They really did enjoy that whole segment. If you want a little more Chinny, she told Chris Wilding she would love to be reincarnated as a lady boy in another life. She wants to be a lady boy no matter what.
Lady boy.
Yes, here it is.
You know what? If I reborn to this earth again, I will love to be a lady boy because I think like this is so interesting. I'm so happy with it. And I think like I want to be a lady boy and very proud of it. Yeah.
She always wants to come back as a lady boy.
Yeah. No matter, I don't want to be giraffe. I don't want to be lady or boy. I want to be lady boys. What did she say, lady boys? Yeah. I want to be reborn as a lady boy.
More than one, yes. She's plural.
I would think, well, hey, to each his own.
Well, there's someone who's embraced who they are.
Yeah.
And love
Want to hear another clip, or you had enough lady boy?
I love lady boy.
Okay. Chris asked Chinny what her craziest experience as a lady boy was, and Chinny told him a story about going to a sex club. Here's Chinny, the lady boy.
What's been your craziest experience as a lady boy?
Most crazy, I think I have like a sex group before. It's not just like threesome, but it's more than 5 people. Feminine girl, man, a little bit gay, and a little bit like shabby girl, something like that.
Were you the best looking one in the sex group?
I think most of guys interested in me.
I can imagine that.
Yeah. Huh. So I guess it was a 5-on-5 situation or something going on. It was like a flag football concept. I don't know what was going on, but Chinny evidently was the hit of the group orgy.
I see.
A lot of people. Yeah. That's interesting. Let's see this. One of the ladies from the Lady Boy podcast, her name was Pony Bunny. It's an interesting name. Was obsessed with makeup setting spray. She couldn't shut up about it. You want to hear that clip?
Sure.
All right. Chris, what is this? She's obsessed with setting spray for her makeup? Is that what I'm listening to?
Yeah, they say what is something that you can't live without as a lady boy? And she kept saying, oh, I love setting spray. Setting spray. I need setting spray. But she says it like 100 times.
And is it like, it takes you like 10 minutes to figure out what the hell she's talking about?
She just keeps saying setting spray like it's a mantra. It's crazy.
Let me see. It's like they're giving away all their ladyboy secrets for free. Yeah.
How has makeup helped you to express as the ladyboy?
For now, I like setting spray.
Yeah.
You need to buy a setting spray because every time when I use setting spray, it's gonna make my finish look. Some people don't think setting spray is like, I don't want to use setting spray. But for me, I have to use every day setting spray. Setting spray, for me, sometimes this makeup can stay for 3 days by setting spray.
Oh.
How can setting spray make this makeup stay for 3 days? And because of setting spray, power of setting spray. You use setting spray too?
Clearly, I do.
Yes. That's why you look beautiful today.
Yes, for sure. Thank you.
The skin's perfect.
I love setting spray. Setting spray.
I don't want to use setting spray, but I use setting spray.
I like that she has setting spray on for 3 days. Does she shower? What's going on?
Where's she going?
I mean, she does have dick and balls. You got to wash those things. I mean, what's going on with that setting spray?
Maybe you put setting spray down there too. I don't know.
I put setting spray on dick and balls.
Setting spray on my head.
You got this setting spray. You like a setting spray? I love a setting spray. I think you got to have setting spray.
And the other
I think I need
I
to.
do.
The other girl goes,
ooh. Ooh. I was like, you like a setting spray?
I like it so much I forgot to use my girl voice.
You like a setting spray?
Don't have to wipe my ass. I use setting spray.
I need setting spray, meanwhile. Maybe that'll help me.
Sounds amazing.
Now, it sounds like your skin would break out from setting spray because...
Yeah, it sounds like you can't breathe.
Yeah, I mean, it's like that
It's like
Goldfinger. Remember the girl in Goldfinger died because they painted her skin?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, no. I suffocate to death from setting spray.
That'd be a cool Bond villain. Like, he put setting spray on everyone.
Yeah. I think where am I setting
Spray.
That lady, I can't recommend that Lady Boy podcast enough. It's fabulous.
Yeah, how do I get that? I mean, where do you get
you
that?
You go on YouTube. You go on YouTube and but they release it, they put censors on words, which they shouldn't do. They need to I got the uncensored version. Yeah, because you want to hear all their fun dialogue.
Words.
You know? Yeah.
I like the one lady boy forgets to use her feminine voice. It's just so great.
She got
so excited. Yeah, like how much setting? I use it all the time. You do. Whoops.
You do?
I use setting spray for 3 days.
It lasts for 3 days.
What happened to your voice? Why you do? What happened?
Oh, fuck. I got so excited about setting spray. I freaked out. I'm sorry.
Yeah, try to act like Lady Boy, not some kind of Hulk Hogan, man. What you do?
The Lady Boy podcast.
You sound like top 40 announcer when you do Lady Boy voice.
Sorry, you know what? I got so excited I sat on my nuts.
Oh, you sat on nuts with Lady Boys? Oh. Wow.
Casey Kasem.
Sounds like she could announce for the Super Bowl. She could announce the team.
Holy guacamole, that's good spray.
Holy guacamole. Yeah. But, yeah, you forgot your Lady Boy voice.
Well, sorry, my balls itch.
Your ball itch? What do you do?
You need setting spray.
Well, I accidentally sprayed my throat with setting spray and I got stuck in my man voice for 3 days.
Yeah, you sound like shit. Oh, I can't say. Yeah. Well, we dig it.
I love it.
I love that. I love it. I love Chinny.
Yeah.
Yeah. Follow Chinny, man. She's awesome.
Yeah, she's on Instagram and YouTube. Yeah, she's beautiful. And I love the boyfriend too, Roman. So they're great. Yeah.
Yeah, and try not to get hung up and like, we've got big problems in this country. Don't worry about lady boys.
Yeah, it's a distraction.
About her and this boyfriend. Are they going to last? How long has that been going on?
He's head over heels for Chinny.
Yeah?
If you don't, I follow her. You don't.
Yeah,
you'd see they love to go to restaurants, and Chinny gets all dressed up, and And they eat expensive food, and Ginny, what this, what that? She doesn't appear to know anything except being a ladyboy. She goes, she's
it's like my favorite Martian.
yeah. Like she just came down from the planet Ladyboy.
She's never seen food before.
The boyfriend goes,
fork?
He goes, where's he from again? That guy, like Romania or something.
I think Ukraine, actually.
The Ukraine, and he's like, he goes, Ginny, you ever have sea urchin? What is sea urchin? What is sea urchin? And then he goes, come on, we'll go to the restaurant. They go, oh, this nice restaurant. What it is? That's sea urchin. Oh, I never had. Good. It's good. They seem to have paid advertising, too. Like, they go to hotels.
Yeah, so I think that's part of the shtick is she doesn't know what's going on, and he tells her, and and then you sort of learn with Chinny about
it's like Chinny, this building is called a hotel. What hotel? What? The only thing she knows about is being a ladyboy. That she's an expert in, and in spray. But he has to explain the whole planet to her. Like it's like she was so busy being a ladyboy, she missed out on everything in Thailand.
Everything.
Yeah. It's like
grass, even. Like.
Yeah, this is called a hotel. What did? Why me hotel? What did? Well, this is like where many people will come and congregate and stay in room. Why do they stay in rooms? Well, because they need a place overnight. They're not near their house. Oh, they don't have house. It's very nice. And then he brings her to a room and go, oh, what is this? It's a hotel room. Oh, a hotel room. Wow, it's so luxury. What? It's so luxury.
It's like a little bit of an exaggeration, but not really.
No, not really.
No.
Chinny, let's sit in a chair. What it is? What's a chair? What a chair? This is like instead of standing. I never sat before. That's all. You sit? Yeah. You sit in this thing. It's called, this contraption is called a chair. Oh,
cool.
Okay. Yeah. Chinny. I might have to.
He was saying like they get a lot of people messaging them and offering like couples who want to take them out and I guess grab dinner and have sex, and people want them to start an OnlyFans, and so they're very popular.
Well, everybody, I would like to see what Chinny's packing if she got a big cock. I mean, I would pay to see that. Yeah.
I wouldn't even know how I'd feel about it. Like I would be confused the opposite way. It'd be very interesting.
A lot of guys want to see my cock. And I dig her because like she's like I don't even want to cut my cock off. It's like I'm happy with what I have. That's it. And if you don't like it, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, she's so free and open. Like I don't know. I remember growing up. I don't know what it was like in the U.S. I think it was probably the same, but like drag shows weren't that big a deal. Like you could have a movie like The Birdcage or Tu Wong Fu, and people weren't protesting. Cared. Like now it's a whole like
here's what happened. It's the internet. You used to go to shit, and if you didn't like it, you were stuck on your own, in your own island, Now with the internet, if you don't like a drag show, now there's like a million other maniacs who can get on and go, hey, fuck these drag shows. That's what's taking America down. It's like, what? What is this? Who are these lunatics? So there's only probably 5 of them. Turns out there's like a million of them. Then they get together and they get organized, and it's the internet.
Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah. It sucks and it's great,
Well, yeah, because you see Chinny, that's great, but there's assholes, too.
By the way, Bobo's getting a ton of fucking hate mail, too. He always gets hate mail. Here he is. Yeah, we got him on the line. I could tell him. Thanks, Chris. Hey Bobo. Here.
What's up, buddy?
A lot of fans are upset about celebrity death, especially with Gene Hackman, and many people were just upset with Bobo for blaming Gene Hackman's death on Mexicans, based absolutely on nothing. And this is a good point. But listen, let's first of all not be too harsh with Bobo. He's got an extremely low IQ, so anything he reads,
First of all, I was speculating a theory. All right, that's what I was doing. Speculating a theory. There's no evidence. I even said that. But they labeled it suspicious, even the Santa Fe County Sheriff's Department.
But hold on. First of all, say that word again, speculating?
Speculating.
Yeah, speculating. That's right. Okay.
Yeah, it's PECULATING.
You came on right away. You came on.
A theory.
It's spackling a theory. You came on the next day, right after Gene Hackman died, and you said it was the Mexican cartel, even though the guy lived in New Mexico.
Right.
It's possible. That's like saying, well, it's possible people came down from Uranus and killed him. You know what I mean? It's
let me tell you something. Have you noticed the last 3 years Americans go to Mexico? They were killed at the curbside by the cartel. A lot of murders happened down there.
Wait a second. You're
That's right. He was saying it was the
about the
cartel. Like the cartel is looking for Gene Hackman.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it was a theory.
They were looking for a 97-year-old man with Alzheimer's. Did that moron, listen to this, did that moron Bobo just blame Mexican cartels for Gene Hackman's death? This country is overrun with brainless chodes like Bobo. That's a good word, chode. I haven't used that in ages. That's as good as douche. He's a brainless chode. Nice.
But I do love Mexico, Howard. I went to Cozumel, loved it. You know,
I love Mexico,
I
and for you to blame Mexican cartels for the death of Gene Hackman is irresponsible.
You know, he's backtracking because what he said, Howard, was anything Mexico. You said this is New Mexico. He goes, anything Mexico scares me.
I should replay his phone
call. It was a little scary when you go there nowadays.
Bobo's theory.
Even say it years ago.
Nothing scarier than. Well, never mind. Bobo's theory that New Mexican New Mexican drug cartels could possibly be responsible for the death of Gene Hackman is hilarious. I love his advice to the people of New Mexico. Sleep with one eye open and have armed guards. He's such a fucking dope. Hey, these are the fans. Please, I'm begging you, please stop putting Bobo on the air. Even for that no-brain fucking moron. His call about the cartel in New Mexico made absolutely no sense. Wasn't funny and didn't lead to any great discussion on the air. He fucking sucks so bad. Howard, Bobo is not Santa Fe, New Mexico is nearly in Colorado and far from the border. It's a very cool town and a very cool place. Well, there you go, Bobo. You took a lot of shit.
Yeah, it's about 4 hours from it. But Howard, that's why we live in America. Everybody has to understand there's a right to my opinion. Remember when those drones were over New Jersey? I said it probably has to do with China. It's a conspiracy. That's all it is. I don't have facts. I mean,
Bobo, why would you just said the best advertisement for you not calling in. You have no facts. You just make up stuff. And by the way, but that's the problem with America right now. There's a lot of people like you who don't know what the fuck they're doing. I got to live with your decision. Now stop it. It's crazy. You don't have any facts. It's just speculation. You don't speculate if you don't have facts.
But I will say this. I teach a lot of the Mexican students and driver train and
don't backtrack now. We heard what you said.
Yeah.
Never mind.
I'm not back.
Bobo's dumb. His brain is numb.
The Bobo brain.
His calls are always late.
You can't fix stupid.
Bobo's dumb. His brain is numb. Bobo's dumb.
I got some questions here. I have a couple of thoughts for today. Great googly moogly.
There you go, Bobo. So you took a beating in the email.
Yeah, I did.
You'll come back from it.
Yeah. By the way, Howard, I'm getting a tattoo in a couple of weeks. I never got one in my life.
It's a little late, isn't it? How old are you now?
Yeah, no, I'm up there. Put it that way.
How old are you?
And,
Seriously,
71. Yeah.
And you think that's a good idea to go get a tattoo?
Yeah. The only reason why I'm getting this tattoo with a cross and rosary beads to symbolize me beating cancer.
Speculate.
Yeah.
Symbolize.
So I figure that's the only thing
what?
that I wanted
Wait a second, Bobo, I didn't hear it. Symbolize what?
Me beating cancer.
Okay.
So I'm getting a cross with rosary beads on and a red rose at the bottom.
Rosary beads,
gotta have a red rose. Which symbolizes.
Where are you putting this? Where is this going to be?
On my left, I'm getting a quarter sleeve on my left arm.
A quarter of a sleeve on his left arm. You're going to get a giant cross, rosary beads, and what else is going to be on that arm?
A red rose on the bottom, symbolize blood. To like Christ, the blood he lost.
And the Virgin Mary in my hand.
And also
First of
new
all-
beginnings.
Okay, well, all right. Look,
What's your theory on it?
I would strongly advise you not doing it. It sounds fucking ridiculous.
Why?
Well, first of all, I mean, I love that you're a believer and everything, but a lot of religion is made up. You know what I mean? You're kind of committing to something that, let's just say, you could even call that any of those people existed a conspiracy theory. We have absolutely zero proof. And if you're going to honor God, why did God give you cancer in the first place? You know what I'm saying? Like you're thanking God, but He gave you cancer.
No, I understand.
God gave you cancer, then He saved you, and now you're going to put rosary beads and a giant cross on there to thank Him for giving you cancer?
Maybe the devil gave him cancer.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, then that's fair. Go get it. Go get that big
everything's
sleeve.
not perfect in life, right? That's why we have.
And why does it have? And why does it have to be a sleeve, like a whole fucking arm of that?
Well, it's a quarter. They call it a quarter sleeve. It's not going to be gigantic, but.
And then the other question I have is, I know you don't have any original thought. Where did you see this exact tattoo? Who had it?
I went online and I looked at various pictures because you have to give them an idea what you want. And I told him, I gave him like 6 different pictures. This is the cross. I'm Roman Catholic, so I want a Catholic cross, and I want some rosary beads and a rose at the bottom. That's it.
I mean, you must really be religious. I mean, you're doing rosary
I am. I go
beads.
every Sunday, Howard. I've
All
been
right,
going for years. I pray.
All right.
I haven't missed a day of prayer in 30 years. I pray every single night.
Do you think
that's how I am? Very devoted.
Like if a soda can fell out of the sky and came into your village, do you think you would worship the soda can?
No.
Do you no? That would be silly.
I mean, these people, praying to rocks and stuff. No, I have my,
And when
my
was
way
your
of
last?
praying.
When was your last confession?
Last confession, 2019, and the priest says to me, first thing he says, "Did anybody ever tell you you speak very loud?" I go, "Yeah, I hear it all the time at home." And I said, "That's from public speaking for years. I just have a very loud voice."
Did you ever tell the priest that you fucked a vacuum cleaner?
No, I didn't go
exactly.
there.
Bless me, Father, for I have sinned with a vacuum cleaner in my ass. I also have a notebook of stupid
it's way
players.
back in the day.
Bless me, Father.
Bless me, Father. I have to confess, I'm really fucking stupid. I'll do 12 Hail Marys and come into the dust web.
Your father, I'm embarrassed. I put a vacuum cleaner in my asshole. I'm pretty sure that's a sin. You must shock the fuck out of the priest when you go to confessional.
Well, it's one-on-one, so it's very easy to talk to. So
yeah. That's nice.
Well, it sounds like the priest was saying, Bobo, this is supposed to be confidential, and you're shouting your confession that can be heard all over the church.
Yeah, right. He kept putting his hand down, like, talk low. I said, it's very hard, Father, for me to
Very
talk
hard.
like
I have a
like
lot
that.
of truth to get out. I jerked off when my neighbor was in the backyard tanning herself.
Shh. Bobo, your confession is so embarrassing. I don't want anyone to hear it.
I got blown by the mailman and when I was 57 years old. Your thoughts?
Oh. Do you tell the priest you listen to my show every day?
I did tell him, yeah.
Yeah, what do you say about that?
Is that a sin?
No,
How many
he
Hail
didn't say
Marys?
anything about no, he just listened. I
That's
just
cool.
said I listened to the Howard Stern show, but no, he didn't. He didn't say anything negative about that.
Why did you tell the priest then? Why did you tell the priest you listened to the Howard Stern show?
It came up in some stuff that I was looking at, with the show and stuff. We talked about on the air, say, nude people or something like that. So he says,
Right.
here's your penance. This is what you got to say.
Yeah.
But
Father,
it was,
I had
it's a
impure
little bit
thoughts.
intense at times.
Yeah.
Hold it a second, Bobo. Bobo Puppet is making his confession.
Father,
Yes,
I
my
had
son.
impure thoughts. I saw a nun and I was thinking about eating her asshole. Your thoughts?
Spivey wants to talk to Bobo. This is sort of like a cross between the two audience members. Spivey, go ahead. Bobo is on with you.
Bobo, this is like crazy, man. Santa Fe is so far removed from Mexico. One, it's a retirement community. The place closes down by midnight basically every night. You're a fucking idiot, and that's about all I got to say. Good day.
Yeah, New Mexico has as much to do with Mexico as
nothing.
As nothing. As me and nothing.
Point well taken.
Okay, yeah. All right.
Point well taken.
Why take a point when you have conspiracy theories? Yeah. All right. Thank you.
And he announces that it's a conspiracy theory, like that's a good thing he's, saying. Like, I have a right to just say something that makes no sense at all.
Santa Fe is like over 300 miles north of the Mexican border.
Doesn't matter. It's New Mexico.
And 300 miles is like if you drove from New York City to Portland, Maine. And so it's like,
the Mexican cartel came.
The Mexican cartel. See, the Mexican cartel heard there was a New Mexico, and they started a New Mexican cartel. It's crazy.
It's just, when they started talking about very suspicious, and then the wheels started turning. I go, maybe something. Who knows?
You heard Gene Hackman died, and then you immediately said it was the Mexican cartel.
The Mexicans got him.
The Mexicans got him, even though he lived in New Mexico.
Sheriff's Department to say circumstances were very suspicious. That's when I started to think that. Yeah,
you got to stop thinking.
Yeah, you're right.
When your wheels start turning, you should lie down. It means a bad thought is coming on.
Yeah, stop turning those wheels. Not every wheel needs to turn. Right, Bobo Puppet?
Howard.
No. I was thinking maybe it was the mafia, but they're too far away.
Right.
I was speculating. New Mexico, old Mexico, not so old Mexico. Your thoughts? By the way, Father, I washed my balls in holy water. I'm confessing.
All right, Bobo. We gotta go.
Two more things. I just got to say, when Jill calls in, she gives a very good vibe, a very chill chick, right? But she reminds me of Meg Griffin. Remember Meg back in the day? She knew all about music, and she was the same thing. She didn't care about making money, but it was about music.
Bobo. She's nothing. Jill is great, but she's nothing like Meg Griffin.
But I mean, with the music, she's a rock and roll chick.
Yes, Meg likes music, and Jill likes music. That's true. Okay, yes, and the other thought?
Stay away from Taco Bell. They're very dangerous.
He was actually put to sleep.
Why is the Mexican cartel hanging out at Taco Bell?
In Chipotle, too.
All right.
Pete Davidson, they actually put him to sleep because they had to burn off layer of skin on this guy. That's crazy.
No more
What do you mean?
When he calls on the phone.
Wait a minute, this show doesn't follow me?
His never-ending stupid questions make my ears bleed. No more.
What?
I would hang up the phone.
Oh, no, come on.
Yeah, he's killing the show, makes me lose all my self-control.
What is he now, the fucking spokesperson for the show?
All right. Well, listen, we're running out of time, Bobo. I got to go.
Right.
So
Before we go, if you see Selena Gomez or Mario Lopez, cross the street.
All right.
My final words. I'm still here after 30 years.
Absolutely. That's a confession.
My final word. I'm still feeble-minded after 30 years.
All right. Thank you. All right. There you go. I didn't get to guess what Richard ate. I'll do that tomorrow. Lady Gaga will be here tomorrow. I'm very excited to talk
maybe
with her.
that'll save us from what Richard ate.
I also want to comment on Triumph, the insult comic dog. He hung out with our staff for an entire day.
Is that right?
And we have the highlights. That's coming very soon, and you do not want to miss it. You are going to be so happy to be a Sirius subscriber when you hear Triumph, my favorite, Triumph, the insult comic dog, insulting Jason, JD, Ronnie, the whole gang. off. It's what does Bobo say? It's off the chart or off the chain or something
Chain.
like that. Chain, yeah, off the chain. Whatever.
We don't
that
know what
fucking
it's
means.
off when Bobo is talking.
Something's off when Bobo's talking. I do love Bobo. I love him. And I know there are more people on the phone. I'm sorry. We've just run out of time, and, that's it. They cut us off.